Hey, Empowering Sense. I know it's a little late, but it's Tuesday, Tip Tuesday. I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about, sorry. I got my phone plugged in. I love this new phone stand, by the way. I wanted to talk to you guys about staying compliant when it comes to personal specials, because I'm friends with a lot of y'all. And I do scroll Facebook, and I am never one to, I will never call anyone out. I will never comment on something and go, oh my gosh, you shouldn't post that. And just because I honestly saw a lot of it this last week, and I'm not compliance. I'm not compliance police. I'm not even going to sit there and message each person individually. And I thought this is a perfect opportunity, to do this, because it's happening with not just our new teamies, but it is happening with some of our seasoned consultants. And that is personal specials when it comes to booking a party or playing games in your VIP groups or on your personal pages. First of all, you cannot require a purchase to be entered to win a drawing. You cannot require a purchase that is considered pay to play, and in some states it is considered gambling, and in some states gambling is illegal. So Sensi just makes it even across the board that it doesn't matter if gambling is legal or not in your state. They just do not allow it from their company. So make sure you're not requiring a purchase to be entered into a drawing. You can require other things to be entered into a drawing, like comments, sharing posts, inviting people to your group, things like that. You can do the party point system, but there can never be a purchase that's required. Now, if you do party points, like I have seen, a lot of us do party points in our parties where purchasing something can get you points, but it's not the only way to get points. So like if making a purchase gets you 20 points, but adding someone to the party gets you 10 points, so the person who gets the most points would win. That's not a random drawing. That is the person who's putting in the most effort. And there is a lot of compliance training that you can find on our workstation. So this is just very general with you guys. The other thing that I noticed was people doing public personal specials. What's really cool is Sensi says that we can do any personal special we want. The only stipulation that they have is that we don't do it publicly. So you need to do it on one-on-one communication. So a really great way to do that is personalize, customize your newsletter that Sensi sends out, and put your personal special in there and go, hey, anyone who books a party with me gets XYZ. Or anyone who shops this link is going to get XYZ. That's a really great way to reach out to your customers, because email is considered one-on-one communication. So is a private message, a text message, a phone call, an in-person conversation. But on your personal page, on your Facebook wall, even if you think your Facebook is locked down tight, in your private VIP group, that is still considered a public forum, even though you might have the settings set to private or hell, even secret. It's still considered a public forum. So you can't say what your personal specials are, like in your VIP group or on your personal Facebook page. But I honestly tell my customers, you can 100% tell them, you can say, hey, I have a personal special this month. Ask me what it is and comment below with your favorite GIF or whatever, and I will tell you what it is. And my customers know. I have flat out told them, we have to stay in compliance with our standards, because it makes it an even playing field for all consultants. And that is the reason why we're not allowed to publicly state what our personal specials are. It's because not everyone is in the position to offer a personal special. So Sensi wants to make it even across the board for all consultants, okay? So like if you want to do the 10 bar special, if you want to do, I can't even think off the top of my head, like booking incentives, like book a party, get a free mini warmer or whatever, and you're going to use the perpetual party reward to get that for them. You can absolutely do those specials, and you can absolutely tell your customers. You just have to do it one-on-one. And so some of y'all are doing so great. Because you're super new. The seasoned consultants, I am a little bit more like, come on, you know better. But sometimes we just forget. Sometimes we get super excited to share things. I get it. I totally get it. I've slipped up before. But yes, email Amy Jo I love it. I always put some sort of personal special in my newsletter. I always customize it and add it to the bottom, whatever personal special I'm running that month, because in email, even though it's going out to all of your customers, it's still one-on-one communication. So, like I said, I just don't want to see anybody get in trouble. I don't want to see anyone get roped up for compliance. I'm not going to turn you into compliance, but that also doesn't mean that I'm going to sit there and just turn my cheek if I see it repeated over and over and over again. So, and then the flip side of that is, if another consultant comes to you privately, one-on-one, not publicly, but one-on-one, because publicly is super tacky. We don't do that. But if another consultant comes to you privately and they, message you and they go, hey girl, I saw your post. I just want to let you know, we're not allowed to post stuff like that. Do not get nasty with that person, okay? Don't get nasty with them. They're just trying to help you out. They're just trying to make sure that you don't get in trouble. Because honestly, if someone sees it and they don't say anything to you about it, honestly, it's almost like they want you to keep doing it, so you do get in trouble. And the reason why I said I didn't want to message each person individually was because I saw it happen more frequently in this last week, which was really weird. I was like, did some training, did somebody say that it was okay to do this? So it just was easier for me to do this on here for you guys. So just make sure you are staying one-on-one with your personal specials, and do not do pay to play. Do not require a purchase for them to be entered into a drawing, okay? So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I will totally do my best to answer. But I will always tell you, if you have any questions regarding personal specials, compliance issues, 100%, you can skip right over your sponsor, your director, your SSD. You can go, every one of us is going to tell you, email compliance and ask them. There are people in the compliance department, that is their job, that is their sole responsibility, is to answer compliance questions. You're not bothering anyone. You can email them at any time during the day, and obviously they'll get to it when they're in the office. But they're really good at getting back to you, and it's just compliance@scentsy.com. And you can ask them any question at all. So I hope y'all have a great night, and give me about 10 minutes, and I'm going to come back and we're going to do the spin the wheel for Active by the 5th. So love y'all. Have a good night. See you in a little bit.